You want to see it good? You want to see it better than that? You want to see it better? Yeah. You want to see? I'll let you see the whole thing.
Yo, what's your favorite celestial being in the flesh? My name is Surf Wind. This here is Be Greater Podcast, where I get the unmitigated rain and give my uneducated opinion. I'm just the only one real enough to tell you all advice ain't good advice. Right now, listen, disclaimer out the way. Today's episode is called Free Game for the Women. So off the top, the young lady that's highlighted in the intro, women, exhibit A, that is what not to be in life. If you're trying to get anything that's more than a wet viscous innards, a dinner in a short time, right? Listen, that is what not to be, right? I put her up front and center to let women know off top that is not your goal in life. I know a lot of women like to go outside wearing crazy see-through. Listen, the only attention you go to attract, because you go attract a lot of attention. But if you was my daughter, I would tell you that's not the attention that you want. So this episode today is Free Game to Women, right? This episode is for the women, right? I'm finna give y'all free game, the do's and don'ts and what y'all should do and should not do. So I picked a couple of videos. I like it, subscribe is all I ask in advance. And if you haven't by now, I am questioning your life decisions. But it's okay, we go get you there. We go get you to be greater. Listen, so let me say less. I'm finna get into the first video. Women, I hope you got your notepads out, because this is a real show for y'all. Listen, let me say less.
One thing that we respect about a woman is how firm she is on her non-negotiables, because it's going to let us know how much effort that we need to put in. Like certain women that you run into, and as men, we know it. We could just do whatever. We could say whatever. We could be half-assed. We could be inconsistent. And we know that she going to be there at our every beck and call. If we call at 3 a.m., she picking up. If we in this situation, hey, we need something, she coming through. But it's certain women that we know, yeah, nah, man, we got to like go about this the right way. She not playing. Like she said that, you know, this is what she expects. This is what she requires. And as a man, I got to climb up that ladder and get there, or she will move around from me. And it's not even necessarily, oh, she got this many options or whatever, but it's just a matter of, hey, she's not tolerating anything that's outside of her non-negotiable list. And as a man, we respect that. And more times than not, when it's time for us to settle down, that's who we settle down with.
Like, look, right? So check it. I know some dope women who are in some bad situations because they are too submissive. They are too feminine. Matter of fact, let me correct that. They are feminine and submissive to the wrong people because they didn't have the right do's and don'ts set up before you gave this man access to your superpowers, right? Because a woman's superpower is being a lady, right? So I know some dope women who in bad situations because they gave up their superpowers to people who aren't worthy, right? Because their do's and their don'ts aren't lining up with reality, right? There's a lot of women out here who got a whole lot of standards of what type of man that they want, what type of man that they envision themselves with. And then if you simply go down the last 3 men that they slept with, or last 4 men that they slept with, none of them dudes line up to their vision. So it's like, what's the disconnect, right? Because your do's and your don'ts ain't really lining up like it's supposed to be, right? You are lying to yourself. So you lie to yourself and you find yourself in bad situations. And in honesty, a man peep that, right? A man like a girl who got some structure, who got some accountability. Like, you gonna hold me accountable, I get to hold you accountable. And men peep game like, damn, she's very accountable. She does what she says what she means, right? I like that, humbly speaking, because women can sometimes overdo it. But women, free game. That's what this show is about. Your do's and your don'ts is not only going to help you with men, it's going to help you with you, right? Because a lot of women, who give up their superpowers to dudes who is not worthy, and then they be mad at all men, and the man be like, listen, that's your fault. That's on you. You had 3 kids by a dude who ain't, listen, I don't even want to go there. So this episode, like I said, is free game to the women because I want the women to be great, right? So let me say less. Let's get to the next video. And I like and subscribe if you haven't by now. Why are you playing?
Could he possibly like me more than his girlfriend? And could I possibly be dumb to think that it's more than
what gender are you asking this question to? He might absolutely like you more than his girlfriend. That do not mean he want to be with your. That don't mean he's ever intending to wife your. Because your girl can get on your goddamn nerves, but I still know this who I want to be with. She's just getting on my nerves right now, and I don't like her. I love her though, but I happen to like you. You know what I'm saying? Because in the midst of my difficulty with my partner, you was willing to squeeze yourself in. You didn't even try to take up space. You know what I'm saying? You was willing to fit into my life exactly the way I needed you to fit in. You feel me? I can like you right where you at. You don't want no more? You ain't asking for shit? Hell yeah, I like you. You mean I get to still go home to my girl? Yes, I like you a lot.
Listen,
I'm gonna talk to you a lot. You mean you gonna get up? You actually okay with me having to get off the phone when my girl walk in? Yeah, I like you, baby. I like you. I like you a lot. A whole lot. Yeah, that nigga might like you more than his girlfriend. Yes.
Listen, I swear to you, I couldn't have said it no better. If I was a father with a daughter, I couldn't have said it no better. You are okay with the fuckery. You are cool with the fuckery. Like, and any woman, free game. I know man don't want me to say this, but I'm gonna keep it real though, right? Any woman who's dealing with a man, who's in a long-term relationship with a woman, like odds is, even if you leave that girl, he still ain't gonna choose you. Right? Especially if you worth anything. And obviously he probably is if you giving him energy, knowing whole well that he's in a relationship. So to sit up here and propose a question like, do you think a man who is in a relationship with a woman that he lay in the bed with every night likes you more than her when he lies to her to talk to you and he tells you the truth to talk to her? Like, the conundrum, listen, women, don't ever put yourself in this type of situation because 98% of the time, it's not going to end in your favor, right? And a lot of times, like I always say, you lose them how you got them, right? So if you meet somebody who is willing to compromise the sanctity of their relationship to entertain you, and then y'all was to go so far as to be in a relationship, who is to say that they won't repeat? Like, Steve Harvey is on his 3rd wife, right? What is it? His 3rd wife is the mistress to his 2nd wife, right? So he cheated on his 2nd wife to be with his 3rd wife. Who's to say he won't be divorced and be married in 5 years to a woman that he's cheating on his 3rd wife with right now? You know what I mean? Like, listen, history has a tendency to repeat itself, is all I'm saying. And a lot of times women just don't be logical. Sometimes the people call me up, ask me for advice, and you hear the stories, and you be like, what advice do you need? No, this man does not like you more than he like his girl, because if he did, you would be his girl. He likes that you're fun. He likes that you're easy. He likes that you're accessible. He likes that you're flexible. He likes that you're understanding. He likes that you compromise everything that you say you are, so that he can have access to you, and you sit there hoping and dreaming. Ladies, listen, never put yourself in this situation. Never put yourself in this situation. It's not going to work out well for you because you ain't doing nothing planning. If you was my daughter, I would say abort mission, right? But listen, I got 2 more videos, 1 more video. Listen, let me say less, man. Like and subscribe if you haven't. Listen, you see this chocolate face, all this energy up. Like and subscribe. Listen. Right, so let me say less. Let's get to the next video.
Man should always make a way. I feel like I'm not going to work my hands to the bones to provide. I'm not going to work 16 to 20 hours a day or a week to provide for my family. You're the man. You have the penis. Go get a job. Get 3 jobs. My man has 2 jobs. Go get 7 jobs and 2 side hustles to buy me the things that I want because I'm a woman.
A nigga gonna treat you how they meet you. So if you like the finer things in life, bitch, you need to already be able to afford the finer things your motherfucking self. If you wearing Chanel, Gucci, Louis Vuitton, that ain't no shit a nigga gotta figure out. When a nigga steps to you, nigga already know that they need to have Chanel, Gucci, Louis Vuitton type money. If you a bitch that wear Target, Walmart, Forever, nothing is wrong with that at all. I'm just saying expect, Target, Walmart, and Forever. Bitch, you can't expect for a nigga to bring you to eat lobster and steak on a daily basis when, bitch, you really used to eating chicken tenders and fries for dinner. Bitch, it's like you want a nigga to climb all the way up here to fuck with you, bitch, and you right here. That's not fair. You doing it all wrong. A nigga gonna treat you how you treat your motherfucking self. Cause now you in the using. It's like you're using the motherfucker. Don't nobody want to feel used. That's why a nigga never want to do nothing for a bitch for real.
And listen, ladies, this is the secret. This is the secret. The more a dude feel appreciated, the more he is going to open up his bank account. There is no secrets. There is no misunderstanding. Do not get it misconstrued. It is that simple, right? The more a dude feel appreciated, the more he feel loved, the more he feel welcome, the more friendly you are, the more open you are, and hopefully that you're choosing a dude who's not manipulative, who will understand you too. He gonna be willing to go broke for you, right? So a woman who has the energy that you need to go work 7 jobs so that you can get what I want, not what I need, but what I want, right? I want you. She said she cannot work 16 to 20 hours a week. That's 2 hours a day. So that means that your only goal in life is just to be a physical pleasure. You just a manifestation of a physical pleasure that you just on command. You just viscous in it. You just busting it. That's what it is. You just just giving it out. Because I am confused because like the young lady just said, a dude go treat you where go greet you where he meets you at. Listen, because as a young king, a celestial being myself, moving through these south sides of Chicago streets, you know what I'm saying? I be doing my thing. And it be really interesting to me when you meet a girl, right? It's one thing to meet a girl who, how can I word it for you two? It's one thing to meet a young lady and she ain't got a bag, right? But it's another thing to meet a young lady who ain't got a bag, but has the intentions and be like, I deserve a man with a bag to do things and like, but you deserve the finer things in life, but you sleeping on your friend's couch in the gardens and you got roaches and like, how do you deserve the finer things in life if you ain't even ever seen the finer things in life? You don't even come from the finer things in life. You don't even know nobody who legitimately have the finer things in life. Only thing you know is a manifestation of what you think is perceived happiness from watching social media. So I be confused. So women, listen, long story short, humbly speaking, if you come with the energy like you deserve queens, you're going to, when you're messing with an honorable dude, a dude who got option, a dude who a mover, who a shaker, you know what I'm saying? He ain't got no problem approaching women and doing, listen, that's not going to get you it's not going to get you far, right? You catch you a Vic, you catch you a simp, you catch you a goofy, more power to you because there's a lot of them out there. But the dudes that 9 out of 10 times that you want to get married to, that the dudes that you want your daughters to get married to, that's worth something, is not finna go for the okie doke. They not finna go for the okie doke. Not feeling appreciated is the number one way for a woman to get cheated on, to get played, to be a short time, not a long time. You're not an investment. The end of the world happened. I'm not even checking on you. I'm over here. Listen, I'm just saying, right? So, ladies, listen. It's a couple videos. I'm gonna start talking to y'all more too, be more inclusive. I don't want to be labeled, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not red pill, none of that shit. I love my women. I feel like y'all have a purpose. I feel like y'all are needed. So here I am, right? Listen. And who am I? Your favorite celestial being in the flesh, but you can call me Earth Wind. This is Be Greater Podcast, and I get the unmitigated rain to give my uneducated opinion. I'm just the only one real enough to tell you all advice ain't good advice, right? So listen, until next time, you already know the vibes. Be great and die. What's up? I just want to say thank y'all for tuning in to Be Greater Podcast. It's your boy Earth Wind. I just want to say please hit the subscribe button and salute to everybody that's rocking